What's up? What's up, everybody? Go ahead and state your name and who you are and who you represent and where you at and what you're doing. We live right now. I'm just answering some questions. Just going in. If you're in here, go ahead and state who you are, what you're doing, where you from, what's going on down there, and we're gonna get started here in just a few minutes. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Go ahead and let me know who you are, what's going on, where you from. I appreciate everybody for jumping on. I'm excited for this. Go ahead and let me know what's going on. All right, everybody, if you're on, let me know where you're from, what's going on. I'm out here in San Francisco. We're gonna get started in about say about 14 minutes. But I'm gonna answer any questions that you guys have about digital marketing. My days. Tell me where you're from and what's your website. Let me know that you're in. I'm excited for the call. I'm excited for everybody jumping on. We're going to get started here in about 15 minutes, a little bit less than that. And looking forward to having y'all on. What's up, everybody? Let me know that you're on. I'm excited for this call tonight. We are live and in here, y'all. Come on, let's get this thing started. I appreciate everybody for jumping on. We got a few people on the call. Let me know where you're from. What's up? What's up? What's up? Let me know where you're from. We're gonna get started here right at 6 o'clock. But if you're here early, I'm here to, I can answer any kind of questions that you have about your marketing, your promotions. It's all about you today. I'm all up in the chat room. We're going to get started here right at 6 o'clock, but I'm here to help out, give you guys some information. Welcome, everybody. Tell me where you're from, if you're down there. If you watched Empire, let me know. You better let me get rich. You better let me get rich. We're going to get started right at 6 o'clock. So if you just jumped on, I'm here. I can answer any kind of questions that you have. Let me know where you're from, what city you're from, what you represent, what kind of business do you do. I appreciate everybody for jumping on. And we're going to get everything popping. Come on through. Tell me what's up, where you from, what's the business. And we're going to get started right at 6 o'clock. In about 10 minutes, we're going to get started. So I appreciate everybody for jumping on. I know I got a few people from around the country. I got some good stuff to talk to you guys about today. Just let me know where you're from. There's a chat room down below. Hip Hop Exposure chat room down below. Just log into there, and any kind of questions that you have throughout the workshop, I'm going to be answering at the end of the workshop, because while I'm doing it, I can't see both. But yeah, I'm ready to help you guys out, give you guys some good exposure tips. We're going to get started right at 6 o'clock. So if you're on, I appreciate everybody for jumping on. Sitting by the fire, smoking right. Making money in my sleep is a dream to me. It makes sense to create cash easily. 1971, rules of money changed. If you're on and you can hear me, say what's up. If you're on the call, say what's up. Let me know where you're from. And if you can hear me, say yes. I appreciate it. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? We're about to get started in about 5 minutes. I appreciate everybody getting on. We're going to get started here in a few minutes. I appreciate everybody jumping on the call. I got some stuff intact for you. If you can hear me and you're on the call, do me a huge favor and say that you can hear me or the music or whatever that's going on so that I can see that we're all good here. All right, if you can hear me, let me know that you can hear me. And we're going to get things started. Just a minute. So we're about to get started in about 3 minutes. If you guys got any questions, let me know below. I'm just going to be talking my head off here in a bit. And we're going to get y'all started. What's up? What's up, everybody? If you're on the call, I'm excited to have you on. Please say what's up down below. There's a chat box below. If you guys could just the chat box is right below the video. If you guys could tell me who you are, and we're going to get this thing cracking here in a minute. I appreciate everybody for jumping on. We got 1 minute remaining. We're going to get started. I'm going to reward everybody that's here early. and on time. And everybody that's late, they ain't gonna see it on time. Live training starting here in just a minute. I appreciate everybody for jumping on. We about to get this thing started. Let me know who you are below. I know we got a couple of people on the call. I appreciate you guys for being on. We're about to get started right when that clock hits 6 o'clock on my time. We're going to get that thing popping. I know a bunch of you are anxious to learn and to really learn about this digital marketing. You know, it's a new game, and 2015 is definitely, there's different ways to promote this year. So I appreciate everybody for jumping on this call. I know you guys are tired of hearing me say that. And with that said, I'm about to share my screen with everybody. But I need you guys to do me a huge favor. If you could let me know who you are, there's a comment section below, and just let me know who you are so that I can, for one, say what's up. And then if you guys can just please engage with me and let me know, if you can see my screen, all these different things. If you have any questions, the chat's going to be below, and yeah, you guys, I'm excited. We're about to get this thing going. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with everybody. Boom. Turn the camera off. Boom. Share my screen. Share my desktop. Boom. Bam. What's up, everybody? If you can hear me and you can see me, please type in the box yes. If you cannot, then work on your internet. No, I'm just kidding. Please let me know what's going on. We're going to get this thing started. I want to welcome everybody to the exposure workshop with myself, and put on by Hip Hop Digital Exposure. And, my name is Corey Lee Griffin. And if you can see my screen, say yes. Let me know who you are. And we'll get this thing started. I just want to make sure that everybody can see their screen. So everybody, welcome to Hip Hop Digital Exposure. This is our workshop that we're in there. We got Yoshi, he's tuned in, and I'm super excited about this. So we're going to just go in here. So I want to talk a little bit about my journey. I don't want to take too much time, really talking about myself, but I do think that you deserve. We got D-Top Music up in this thing. I'm so excited for him to be here. And, the thing about this is that I want you guys deserve to know who I am, where I come from, just real quickly, just so that you don't think that, it's all crazy here. So, like I said, my name is Corey Griffin. I'm out here in San Francisco Bay Area. I'm from Savannah, Georgia. I've been in business, running a traditional business for the past 6 years in green cleaning services. Transitioned over to being a real estate investor and working with independent hip hop business owners, whether they work on beats, whether they work on graphics, or they're a label or managers, whatever. If they're in the hip hop industry, that's my niche. I help business owners and I love doing it. And I have a lot of digital marketing knowledge that I've obtained through traditional marketing due to the fact that things have changed, not only for the hip hop industry, but for the cleaning industry, for the real estate industry. The marketing platform has changed. You can't just, put music out. I mean, you just can't put advertisements out there in the yellow pages and just expect things to happen like it used to be. Now you have to really get out there, create content, because it's so much going on the internet. On top of that, work with people on, I'm still a big believer of working with people, right away. like going to different events and stuff like that. But I did want to show you guys a couple of, people that I've worked with. This is Big Therm. He's been on a podcast of mine, and he has, EMA Radio, which is Excuse My Ad Lib. And they were working on some marketing platforms, and he, got with one of my products, and he just shouted me out. This is one person. This is another person that I was working with a few months back, and hopefully he's on the call as well. And he was just saying he takes his advice from me, and he does. I mean, every time I tweet something, he's always retweeting or showing, and just we're always conversating. Excuse me, I'm drinking coffee. If you don't, I hope you don't mind. But if he said, if you need real advice, real results on online marketing, I'm the man to know. I'm not trying to boast or brag. I'm just trying to show you guys that, this is stuff that I'm doing. I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. So, this is somebody actually referring me to somebody else saying, let me show this person, Looney Shrooms, how to get their online promo game going. So I just wanted to show you guys that, but I do want to just jump into this call. And if you guys are ready, let me get a hell yeah. Let me get a hell yeah down there in the exposure chat box. And, I think this is funny. Exhibit is a funny dude. On top of that, he's a great artist, a great MC, great actor. But, yo, dog, I heard you like hashtags. And, hashtags are really, really funny to me. Certain platforms, they can be great. Certain platforms, you really don't want to use them. So I was thinking about it. Like, if you're in a certain city, like, be in that city's hashtag. But don't use like hashtags that are crazy and you're just hashtagging it up, making your own hashtag up, like, controlled heat, hashtag controlled, hashtag heat, hashtag stomach, hashtag, use them wisely. You want to, maybe create your own hashtags, like Live Hip Hop Daily. What's up? Salute to you. I'm glad that you're on here. I'm excited to have you on. But, with these hashtags, just make sure that you're using them the right way, the proper way, right? And a great example would be like if you're pushing music in the South, southern region of the United States, maybe using Jeezy's hashtag or some of the fans, and just not in a disrespectful way, but in a proper way to get people on your page, to try to catch interest. Is maybe a free way to advertise real quick. So I just wanted to touch on that hashtag part, and also wanted to talk about Twitter. Twitter is great. I get a lot of people that hit me up on Twitter. Yo, I am Corey Griffin is my Twitter handler. And with I am Corey Griffin, a lot of times they put that Twitter handle before my what's it called? Before their message. Okay. So they take the Twitter handle, I am Corey Griffin, and then they give me the message. And what I want to tell you all that's on this call tonight, just because I want you guys to succeed, make sure that if you're trying to promote something on somebody's page, if you put a message, we got Birmingham, Alabama in the house. If you convert the message in front, like you say, okay, let's meet up at I am Corey Griffin tonight, everybody on my wall will be able to see your message. But see, if you don't put the Twitter handler before that, and this is super important, I'm only going to be able to see it. Nobody on my page is going to see it. So if that made sense, please say yes. If that made sense, please say yes. So I know you guys are here for digital marketing and to build a solid fan base, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about this. And some of you have been on this call before, and, it's not a bad thing to learn about something over and over again. One of my mentors, he was saying that, it's one thing to read a book one time, but it's another thing. I'd be afraid of the person that read a book 100 times. And we got Brian from Atlanta, R&B Takeover, what's happening. And so, what's crazy is that Bruce Lee said, be afraid of the person that masters the same kick 1,000 times, right? So think about that. If you're on this workshop, you're learning stuff over and over again. And repetition is a way of learning. So I'm going to show you guys how to build solid fan funnels. today. Solid fan funnels. I want to change your mindset from getting signed or, whatever. I want to start bringing in profits to your business and thinking in that way as a business owner. Every single one of you that's on the call right now, you are a business owner, and I'm excited for you because you started a business. Now I know that you can work hard, but let's work smart and let's bring some profits into your business. And I want to ask you, are you using the internet to grow your fan base? Right? You need a website. No matter what, you need a website. Okay. I know a couple of us have websites on this call. And if you have a website, please post it in the links below, so I can check them out later. And some of the people that's on can check it out to see if you're doing some of the stuff that we're talking about. And if you're too embarrassed, don't worry about that, because I might be able to help. I might, send you over an email and say, hey, this, you might want to add this, landing page here and, whatever. So, this call, this right here, this workshop, for one, is, I know that if you're looking to be independent, this is the workshop to be on. If you're looking to learn more about this direct to customer, like what Damon Dash is doing, he's straight up saying, hey, $5, pay me for my lositis. I don't know if you guys know about his movies, his series that he has, but it's direct to customer. It's the same model. Right? This is a new business model. I mean, Lil Wayne saying it, Damon, they understand this shit. So what I'm talking about here is nothing new. It's really nothing new. We're not taking the middleman out. What we're doing is we're creating business models. We're creating super dope business models. Okay. So I want you to understand that you can get more exposure online, but you need a plan. You need a plan. You can definitely get more exposure online, but you need a plan. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. I'm also going to be talking about welcome mats, our email autoresponders, and these are where when a fan comes in, on Twitter, Instagram, how can you put them into your list and set up an email autoresponder? I see D-Top Music, he just posted his website. And, when you go to his website, one of the things that we've talked before with his site is picking up emails. So Dita, I know, haven't you been picking up more and more emails, with some of the knowledge that we've been talking about and the stuff that you've been, kicking it with, and what kind of giveaways are you giving, are you giving anything away? Do you have any kind of ethical bribes, anything that you're giving away for that email? And if you do, let me know in the chat box. Discover how to gain 1,000 Twitter followers every month with just 15 minutes a day. I'm going to talk about that today. Okay. We're also going to talk about discovering how to use fan landing pages to help you increase your fans and your profits. We're going to be digging into that. You're in the right place. You are in the right place if you're looking for step one to digital marketing for your brand. Okay. You are in the right place if you're looking to discover how to get more exposure with your brand. Okay. And seriously, you're in the right place if you're ready to turn your hobby, because a lot of people have this hobby, into a large fan base, make more profits, and have a real business. Okay. You're in the right place if you're looking to be independent. If you're looking to be independent, this is the right place. And I want you to imagine just making money from your music, your beats, and doing this on a basis where you don't need a job. You're making 70, 80 grand a year. And this is something that you're doing. Thank you, D-Top, for posting your landing page. This is where he gets, if you guys look in the chat box below, he posts his landing page. You might not want to go there right now because we're going to be covering some crazy stuff. But if you do go there, check it out. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. And this is, and some stuff that, that's what, just imagine, having somebody downloads a free song or a free beat, and then in the next couple of days, you make a couple of sales, and somebody purchases your beats, or somebody purchases your music, or somebody purchases one of your courses, your affiliate programs, or your services as a business owner, or however you're monetizing your company. Imagine it. Just imagine, put yourself in that, put yourself in that platform. I mean, D-Tal just said that he has collected 345 emails since the last time we talked. Now think about that.
Out of that 345 emails, we're not trying to get into his business or anything, but guess what? Those are real prospects. Those are real prospects that said, I want you to email me more about your services. Do you know how hard it is to get an email in 2015? So just imagine gathering 345 emails, in a month or 2 months, right? Just from a landing page. Imagine this. And I mean, the information that he got was free. I'm giving you this information right now for free. Imagine having shows and being able to get paid for those shows because you sent out an email, and then people are coming to your events because of that email. They're registering because of that email. You see what I'm saying? I started having an audience. I'm just like you guys. I started having an audience and started tracking my results. And I started seeing that people were really liking what I'm talking about. Okay. And I started Hip Hop Digital Exposure, which is my weekly podcast where I interview artists, entrepreneurs, anybody in the hip hop industry that's doing well in my eyes, that's successful, and, these are different numbers right here, but, my numbers, we've already hit like 3,000, downloads, since we started, and we started in June last year, and that's not a whole bunch, but the point is that it's something that I started. So just like your music, I'm pushing my platform, and giving away free podcasts every week. So as an artist or if you have beats or anything in that nature, what are you doing for free? How are you keeping your audience engaged? And what is really, helping you, really track your numbers and treat this like a real business? Your goal on any social media platform, and I really like to teach people this, is because, it's really, really important that you don't try to spam people. That's not the goal. We're not trying to email blast people. What we're trying to do, like D-Top Music is talking about, is that we are we are building real relationships. Okay, we are building real relationships. And like he said, he's not going into his Gmail account and adding everybody in there, right? They're subscribing themselves. And what they're doing, and what this is called, it's called permission-based marketing. It's permission-based marketing, okay? Because there's laws and there's rules around spamming and all that kind of stuff, right? So at the end of the day, it's very important for you to get your fans or your customers permission for you to start sending them emails, okay? And once you do that, you have owned that email address. Now, I mean, it's not yours. You can't email from it, but it is yours as far as you can promote it until they unsubscribe from your list and say, I don't want to deal with you anymore. Okay. And so the very important thing is that you're building relationships. You're not spamming them. You're not just sending out newsletters every week. You're not just treating them like a piece of meat that just wants money from them. You're really building relationships, and you have to earn the right to sell your stuff. People hit me up all the time with iTunes links. And this is one of the only industries that I see that in, where you just hit me up with the sales page. Don't send me to the sales page. And then the sales page sucks. It's just a page with music on it that I have no idea who you are. You know what I'm saying? And I personally don't believe that I'm going to buy any music that somebody just sends me a link, unless it was like Lil Boosie or C Murder or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they've established themselves. So at least have a video on a landing page and then send them to iTunes. And explain to them what you're doing in your mission so that they can like you. I don't want to get into detail of that, but I want to talk about this. Opportunity. I got so many friends that this happens to. Opportunity is missed by most people because it's dressed in overalls and looks like work. I love this quote because it is, man. A lot of people, they see all this work that we're putting into the back end of, my clients, funnels, and they just... they don't want to do the work. So I don't want you to not do the work. I really want you to focus on the strategy and make this really, really simple and just take it one bite at a time. It's a huge elephant, one bite at a time. And it's something new. It's something new that you're probably doing with your business, and it's going to take time. But guess what? It's going to be worth it in the back end. And D-Top Music could tell you right now that it's worth it in the back end. I mean, he's making, at least two sales. He's making some sales like twice a week on average right now. So, you know, at the end of the day, he turned his social media followers into email prospects, and some of those prospects have become customers of his. So, you know, just think about that. Think about that. I want you to not think about getting signed or getting a partner and all this kind of stuff. Think about how can you make your business money. So if somebody does want to come partner with you, they understand you have a revenue, you have a way to make income. So what's holding you back from turning your hobby into a business? A lot of people, don't know how to do this. Okay. So I want to give you guys a quick case study. And Dita, I would love to use you as a case study. Maybe we should talk, and you can shoot me over some stuff that you're doing, and yeah, man, I think that's great that you're actually really getting some sales, and you're collecting email addresses all from jumping on this workshop and being on the list and all that kind of stuff. But this is Code Creative. Code Creative is Adam. He's a friend of mine out of Kentucky. We met via Twitter, email, all that kind of stuff, and he has a record label and Code Creative. He has a couple artists, River Green and Flygo, and he had nothing. He had a website, but he wasn't making any money from the site. He barely was touching it. And I told him, I said, let's focus on gathering leads. Let's focus on getting leads. So we set up a landing page, and with this landing page, his market is actually women. So in his market, he promotes mainly to women. So with that said, it's a download song right here. And what happens is that after a couple of emails, that build some relationships, maybe 5 or 6 days later, he gets sent to this page. They get a an email that says, hey, thanks for being a subscriber, or thanks for being part of the family, Code Creative family. Flygo here, just to let you know, I wanted to reach out to you and give you this special promotion, where you can get a limited time shirt for $12 today, right? And then on the video, he shows the shirt and all that kind of stuff. And what's cool about this is you can do a video, post it up on YouTube, send it out to your list as far as like your Twitter and all that kind of stuff, your social media stuff. But guess what? People are going to get distracted on YouTube. They're going to watch another video that might be related to you. Advertisements going to pop up, all this different shit, right? And what you need to focus on is keeping them inside of a page to get the sale. And this page takes 1 day to set up, not even. It's so easy. It's so easy. And I'm going to talk about that later. I'm going to talk about that here in a little bit. So those of you that have websites, that is awesome. Those of you that don't have websites, I want you to really think about getting a website, because it's so simple to post on a WordPress site. Oh my God, so simple. So you log into the WordPress site, into the back office. You literally click on new post. You add the text like, hey, this is my shit. You add the video, right? You add some pictures, maybe the music. And guess what? You add your link to your iTunes at the bottom of the graphics. And then from there, you add it to a scheduler and you publish it. So you could be like, yo, I want to do this next week. You can actually publish it to come out later. You can schedule the Facebook pages to publish and come out later. All this different shit. It's really sick. Then you can send the emails list to your email software. So instead of sending them straight to YouTube, why don't you send them to your video? And then on the side, there's some albums for sale. You gave them some free music. You see what I'm saying? You guys get the point. I know you do. I know you understand. Your heads are spinning. You probably want to get off this workshop right now and really start promoting the right way. Because you just sending them to Twitter and sending them to YouTube or sending them to Instagram and stuff, you're not collecting leads. And without leads, you're just, people are watching your videos and they're leaving, they're forgetting about you, And if you're not doing your business, like your ASCAP and all that kind of stuff or whatever, then you can get your shit stolen too. So then you send it to your email, and then you automate a few posts every day, to just promote that song. So then while you're at work, or you're working on the beats or whatever, or you're, if you have a service that you're doing, you can work on that service to make it better while your internet is working for you, and that you're not just working for your internet. So, Twitter, it has 241 million users. Twitter has 241 million users. They also have 5,700 tweets happen every second. And the internet, the social media, it's super powerful. Do you agree that social media, the internet, is even more powerful than it was like 5 days ago? I mean, 10 days ago, 20 days ago, last year, 5 years ago? Because I say that is because every day things are changing. New companies are coming out, new things are coming out, new tech is made. I live in San Francisco, which is like, the tech industry out here. I mean, golly, you should see all the startups that are at the coffee shops. Everybody's trying to make a new product or do something new. We got some other people that's jumped on the call. I appreciate everybody for getting on. We got Joanna, we got NYI, James. I'm excited. We got a lot of people on. So the internet and social media, check this out. If what I would suggest is push singles. Look at the platforms. Singles and CDs are the major sellers. Some people, 17% in 2013 downloaded albums, but the single is 22%. We got Jersey in the house. Okay. And digitalmusicnews.com is where I get this information from. But I do want to say this too, is that if you want to get a bunch of retweets, a video URL is going to get a 35% more retweet on Twitter for music than a photo. Okay. And so know your stats, because in other industries, it might be a photo. So just know your stats. But in the music industry, the video URL will get, posted. And then another thing, man, is like when you're on Facebook, Facebook wants you to post more videos via Facebook. Okay. So what you want to do is upload the video itself on Facebook instead of uploading the video on YouTube and then uploading it into Facebook, if that makes sense. So 7 steps, right, to grow your fan base using Twitter. Step number 1, like I see so many people, they have horrible call to actions in their bios. I mean, I've had blog posts about this, said videos about this, and just, you want to make sure that on your blog post that you are telling them, what it is that you do. Like, hip hop's #1, digital marketing expert. Click the link below to discover mistakes artists make on Facebook. You don't want to miss out on potential fans on Facebook, right? So, I'm telling them who I am, what I'm doing. Okay. Another one, that I just recently changed it, and I didn't change the slide, but I have a new one. It's, host of Hip Hop Digital Exposure, right? Follow me to learn. And I'm telling them what they're following. Why are they even following me? So I say, follow me to learn digital promo and exposure strategies and get the 5 tools I use on Twitter. Right. And then I have a link. To my landing page. So like, D-Top Music, he could have the same thing. I mean, it goes. It's super important that you have a really, really good call to action. I can't express it enough how important that is. Okay. If you look at any successful, entrepreneur on the internet, they have a really, really good call to action in their bio. So just check it out. I mean, even in all businesses, so sign up for Tweetpea and start getting this free traffic. If you don't have the time and you have more money, then I would say do ads. Do some ads on Twitter. It doesn't cost that much money to do a couple ads on Twitter. It takes some time to learn, and it doesn't cost that much money to do some ads on Twitter. Automation, right? Automation. So Hootsuite, HOOTSUITE. I know you guys know what that is. They promote a lot. Social Oomph. You guys use the internet, right? There's Schedulegram. Look it up. Schedulegram for Instagram, where you can schedule your promotion tweets, and then while you're using your Instagram, anything extra is cool, right? So there's so much, right? You want to think though, quality target audience. You want to have targeted audience. You don't want to be getting people like, we got people from Jersey on here. We got people from Canada up on this thing. We got people from Birmingham, Alabama, Atlanta, San Francisco, all the way out in New York. We got people from all over on this call. So if you're in Canada, why not? If let's say you're doing a show in Canada, why not, follow people that are maybe have some, close to you where you're at, so you can go do a couple shows. Now, if your audience is more like a Yo Gotti, or if your audience is more like a Dr. Dre, then go and follow those people's audience on these platforms. I know that sounds so simple, but let's stick to the basics, you all, so that so that we can grow. Okay. You want to engage. Now you can have all these Twitter followers and then they all be these eggs. I know you guys know what eggs are, right? They're these fake ass eggs. And so you really want to engage. You want to have people tweeting you. Like, I can always tell when somebody has fake followers, because when I look at their Twitter, thing, they're like, they got like 1 million followers and they're not on anybody's list, these lists that they have and all this different stuff. So, it's very, very, it's just super important that you guys just really, 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 really have a solid engagement plan. Like, are you going on there every day to thank people that retweeted your music? Like, have a plan, take in the morning, have a, email where every morning you're emailing something with some good shit, and then also you're adding in some, maybe getting traffic from Twitter, using Tweepy. And then, for another 20 minutes, you're just engaging. You're just on there just saying what's up, thanking people, liking people's pictures, shouting people out, all kind of stuff to just engage, so that when you go into your regular day, you might go to work or whatever, you just marketed, you just really promoted, and then you have these landing pages. So when people be like, who is this or whatever, you're talking to these fans and stuff, they go back, they get on this page and they might get the free download song or beat or service that you offer, whatever it is that you can offer for free, like a report or whatever that is, so it's super important that you guys really engage with your people, because a lot of people forget that step. Fan capture pages. Oh, it kills me. Please set up some fan capture pages. If you're just jumping on D-Top Music, if you look in the chat box below, if you look up, he even points out his landing page, and it's a great landing page, at the end of the day. And, it's just super important for you guys to just, really collect email addresses. He's telling you exactly what it is. He even has, a pop-up box, which is awesome. You know what I'm saying? And you just want to make sure that you are collecting emails, and that you're making this happen. Because at the end of the day, by you not setting up a fan capture page, it doesn't allow your emails. There's no way else that you can collect emails, being permission-based. Okay. So email marketing, set up yourself some, I use Aweber, MailChimp, Constant Contact, whatever. You want to set something up so you can stay in contact with your list. So now you have this list. Where's the list going to go? Where are these emails going to go? They go from the landing page into a service, right? It integrates, right? And so that service is an email marketing database. Okay. So pick one up. You guys can pick this stuff up tonight. And if you can't pick it up tonight, put it on a list and really set a plan to pick this stuff up. Email marketing, it's $19 to start Aweber. I think it's free for MailChimp, and then Optimized Press is a landing page, and you can go to Fiverr.com and get a landing page set up. But, you can definitely go use any kind of WordPress. You just got to know what you're doing and study it. Landing page, squeeze page, all that kind of stuff. So I want to show you guys, how I get followers. Oh shit, we are full on my exposure workshop. That's what's up. People are on it. All right, so if you guys can see my screen, let me know yes that you can see my screen. And I'm actually gonna go up in this thing. You see we are full right there. And I'm gonna go into Tweepy. This is my tweet deck. This is my Tweepy. Okay. Not going to cancel that. All right. So what I do is I go into Tweepy, right? And somebody that I really want to, we got Joanna Applegate. That's what's up. And so something I really want to do is, Rap Coalition is somebody that I want to get on my workshop. I mean, on my platform. Okay. And with that, let me see here. So what they do is they gather all my friends and all that kind of stuff. I don't know why it's doing that. Let me see here. So Coast to Coast Mixtapes is another one that they have a lot of followers, that I could definitely, I would say that their followers might be some of my followers, and some of you might be off of that. You know what I'm saying? Off of Coast to Coast. So what I do is, if you see right here over here, it says last tweet 26 minutes. I come in here and I might follow a few of these people because I know that they just got off their phone. And what this tells me is not only that they just got off their phone, but they probably just tweeted something, okay, right here. And what that does, it lets people follow me, okay? And then from there, I can come over here and, start just giving them some engagement. So literally I come here, I'll follow a few people. I might take 15 minutes. And this strategy right here, every day, 15, 20 minutes has allowed me to get some targeted followers, and you can do the same thing for whoever you're looking to do that for. Okay. And then what happens is when people are like, man, who is this guy? Right? Who is this guy that is following me? They're going to click on my page and they're going to see that what I'm doing, and they're probably going to go to my landing page and pick up the report. So I just wanted to show you guys that so that you can kind of see, I do that I did it a lot faster, but in about 15 minutes every day, I go in and I pick up, I pick up, a lot of email addresses, a lot of customers that allow me to come in and help them out. So that's just, I want to talk a little bit about Facebook fans versus prospects. So when I'm looking into Facebook, I never think that, I'm going to make money from Facebook. I look at it like I'm going to pick up, email addresses. I'm going to pick up leads, and our goal with Facebook ads is to build our email list. It's the best way to get a potential fan to give away their email is to create a dope giveaway. So a dope giveaway idea is music, poster combo, ebooks, audiobooks, vlogs, theme mixtape giveaways, PDF reports for the industry. So like market tours, what can you give away, Joanna, is you could give away some kind of PDF form that explains, a little bit about their business and some benefits that they can receive from your business, or, something that they're really craving, and for you to collect that email address. Merchandise giveaways, how to gather email addresses info. You want to use lead pages. They're great. They are great. But if you don't really want to use lead pages, there's Optimized Press. There's, you could just type in, there's ClickFunnels. There's so many. You could just type in squeeze pages at the bottom. I'm not biased, but I don't think that, you got to use what works for your business and yourself. Fan capture pages is what that's called. I talk about it a lot. A lot of people do not know what it is. So if this is your first time learning about fan capture pages, please say yes. And like I said, if you do have one, post it down below like my dude, Dita. And, we're going to keep it rocking. So locate your Facebook ads dashboard. So when you're on ads, you just go in, you locate the dashboard, you actually get this stuff started. And what's really cool is that you could take your email list and you can upload it as a custom audience onto Facebook. And then now, like I said, you're not going to sell nothing on Facebook, but guess what? You're promoting all day long on Facebook. They're seeing all your stuff on Facebook, some beats or whatever you got. And, just what it does is it's just a way less expensive way than making a music video and putting it on WorldStar. You know what I mean? Like WorldStar, I think is $2,500. And then when you do put it on WorldStar, at least you'll have a landing page like this. So you can drive traffic, be like, yo, if y'all want the merchandise, go to this website. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm just saying, like, let's get strategic about this stuff. So we spoke how easy this is to get more followers on Twitter and on Facebook. We also we spoke about how a great bio with a call to action can really help increase your email opt-ins. We also talked about signing up for Tweepy and putting together your target audience. Man, I appreciate you telling me that this is great info. I thank you for the feedback, because at the end of the day, this what keeps me going. And if I don't know if you guys are like dropping off like flies and you're not staying, I might not have the right information. I want to go back and reevaluate it. But I'm glad that this is really helping you all out. I appreciate you taking the time tonight to even be on this call. Sign up for Social Oomph, okay? Pick up content for automation. And you guys, if you can do me a huge favor, if you are really liking this information, when we get done with this call, you really, really feel like you got some benefit out of it, I would appreciate it if you shout me out on Twitter or Instagram at I am Corey Griffin or Hip Hop Digital Exposure. I really, 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 really appreciate it. So really start following your audience. Go out there. You can start tonight. You can start tonight and start following your audience. I love that. That mindset, Joanna, about, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, all these things, their surroundings, for your financials, for your website. So like they can help your website grow, make money. And she said, tracking your data is highly important. And I want you to start tracking your data. And that's what this is for, so that you know what works, and what doesn't work, and set up your tweet deck. If you haven't set up your tweet deck yet, set it up. I'm just trying to give you guys an action plan so that when you leave here, you can do something if you're not doing it. You know what I'm saying? So get your fan capture page up, or at least get the software, because guess what? You could wake up in the morning. We just said D-Top Music has he said he got 300, almost 350 email addresses from the last time we talked. Okay. And, him and I. And so check this out. Every morning or every other morning, or, every week or once a month at the minimum, he could wake up, send out an email, have a PS on there and say, if you're interested in purchasing some beats, here's a link. Make money in the morning and then go out and do the rest of whatever you got to do for the rest of his day. So if he's going to work or whatever, that email, he can send out 345 people like that, as long as he's satisfied with it. So get your fan capture page up, get the software, lead pages, get your Aweber, your MailChimp, and start collecting email addresses. Your next steps are to set up a social networking content plan. A plan. Go to, what I would say is go to your calendar and say, on Mondays, I'm going to have, free beat Mondays, where you're giving away one free beat and you're setting up a contest or something like that, and you're collecting email addresses. On Tuesday, you're going to be giving away a free beat tutorial. You know what I'm saying? Now you're even, or whatever. And then on Wednesdays, you get the point. Set up a content plan. They don't have to be every day. You could be like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Fridays, you're going to do a video, and you're going to drop a video every week. And it might not even be a music video. It could just be you in the studio with the song. And then when the video comes out, you can do snippets. But I'm just saying, man, like, stay in front of your audience, and you can send this stuff to their email address, because that's what they're looking for, entertainment. They're going to their email address looking for you, and you can be like, yo, this is a behind the scenes blog of, when I went to the studio and did this, this, and this. Okay. So set up your marketing foundation. Make sure everything's the same name if you can. I know it's kind of hard for some artists, but social media sites, fan landing pages, email marketing, make sure all this stuff is set up. You have this foundation. I know you guys have it, but when I say, hey, let me get your website, people are like, yeah, soundcloud.com. Come on. Let's set up a website, at least a landing page, and start collecting email addresses. So when I go there, I can watch a video and be like, damn, this person is dope. And then put my email address in, because I want more of you. And then now when I'm on Twitter and all this, you ain't competing with all the motherfuckers on Twitter and shit. You can still post it, but they probably going to listen to your stuff more because you're in their inbox too. And you're on Facebook with Facebook ads. So, set up like I said, just set up your social media stuff. And I want to ask you guys, you know, did you get value from this? Did you get value from this call? But if you got value on this call, please say yes. How can you get my help? Like I said, this call, I'm not here actually tonight to sell to promote any products or anything like that. I'm actually here to help you guys out. And I really just want to talk about how you can get my help. And I want to ask you guys, would you like me to personally, double, triple, or even, quadruple your business in the next 12 months? Okay. I'm looking for business savvy clients that, I can build a profitable marketing funnel for. If that's you, I will personally work with you one-on-one on your business to help you double, triple, or even quadruple your exposure and revenue in the next 12 months. See, here's how it works. Okay. The first thing that I will do for you is create an exposure and promo plan that you can put into action immediately. Okay. And I'm setting up, I have a strategy call. It's free for you. And we're going to talk about that a little later in a couple more slides. But like I said, I'm not selling anything here. Okay. So first we get on the phone one-on-one to go over your business and goals, this strategy call. We'll take a look at what you got, right? What you're doing to get clients and customers and what you want to achieve going forward. And see, once we have those raw materials, I will help you come up with a strategic plan of action, right? To immediately just increase your revenue dramatically. And there's a number of ways that I might do this for you. For example, I might see, an opportunity to help you sell more in an existing group of your current clients, right? Or we might even discover a completely new market that you have been missing. And like I said, there's no charge for this call. And why am I offering this? Why the F am I offering this? There's two reasons. First of all, I love hip hop. I love the industry, not just the music, but the business. And I enjoy helping business owners in the hip hop industry like you, right? And many of you helped me. A lot of you have supported my podcast, my workshops, my Twitter, my Instagram, etc. This is just a way of me giving back. Okay. This is just a way of me giving back. Secondly, this is how I bring on new monthly clients, consulting clients. Okay. This is one of the ways that I bring on new monthly consulting clients. And assuming that the action plan that I give you makes you happy, right? And you want me to create these types of plans for you all the time, you'll probably want to continue working together long term so that I can help you implement them. And if this is the case, right, when we're talking on this strategy call, I might just invite you to become a client, a one-on-one program built for hip hop business owners that understand the value of digital marketing plans that bring in revenue. Okay. The fee is $850 a month. But if you think about it, right, it really doesn't cost you anything. Why? Why am I saying that it doesn't cost you anything? Because at the end of the day, I really expect you to be making much more than $850 in the first month. And if we keep working together in the next 12 months, I'm confident I can double your entire business at a minimum. So actually, I can give you a plan to make more than $850 during our first conversation, which is actually free. So I don't know if you caught that. I can give you a plan to make more than $850 during our first conversation, which is free. So you'll see the value by the time we hang up the phone. So by the time we hang up the phone without ever spending a cent, you'll see the value. And look, If you don't want to become a client, don't worry about it. You won't get any sales pitch or pressure from me of any kind ever. Okay. So this is not for everyone. I want you guys to understand that. I appreciate everybody for getting on the call, but this isn't for everyone. And here's who I can help on the next slide. This is who I can help. You have to have a solid hip hop business already. Okay. And when I say hip hop business, I mean just a business. You just have to have a solid business. This offer is for people who are up and running already and simply want to run a lot faster and a lot further. You must have a steady flow of leads and customers. Okay. You don't have to be everywhere or huge. I just need you to be present in your market. Okay. In your market. And you must have a good, solid product or service and a good reputation. Okay. Everything we do together will not only be bringing you more clients and sales and profits, but we will be doing it in a way that creates massive goodwill in your market. See, the hip hop industry sometimes has a bad rep. If we can add a plan into that where you're creating goodwill in the marketplace, that's the future of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So here's what to do next. This is what to do next. If you meet this criteria and you would like to talk to me personally about getting you incredible results, I'm prepared to set aside some time for you. I am. I'm seriously prepared to set aside some time with you. All you have to do is email me. Email me at info@onlinerapmarketing.com or click on the link below, and just put the in the subject line, just put strategy session. Okay. Just put strategy session in that. And time is a factor, right? I can only speak to the first 10 people that actually email me. Okay. And we'll only be taking on like 2 to 5 clients out of that group. Okay. All right. So I'm going to take some time to answer any questions that you guys have about digital marketing, lead pages, fan capture pages, Aweber, all that kind of stuff. I'm just going to go through back the chats and just kind of talk a little bit about, some of the services and stuff that we have. Okay. So shout out to D-Top Music, man. I mean, this guy has gathered almost 350 emails since the last time we talked. I mean, that is incredible because he's not even a client of mine. So from the information that I've given him off of this, he went out on his own and went and did that. I mean, that's sick. That is awesome, man. That just really, it makes me feel so good. It makes me feel really, really good. I'm going to check out all y'all's profile. Like, we got, in NYI from SoundCloud. I'm going to check that out. And, like I said, I appreciate you guys letting me know, that this is great info. And Joanna, she's super into this, talking about how tracking your data is super important. And, I know that you're at work too, 205 Yoshi, you're at work, but, at the end of the day, you're right. There is no excuses. You got to keep making your business better and treating it like a business, not a hobby. And D-Tom, I'm glad you're in love with TweetDeck, man. That TweetDeck is so cool. It just saves so much time for me. Joanna's talking about how she actually earned keeping her fans and target market apart of what she has going on. And it helps her set, her marketing foundation. And by talking to people, not at them, and I think that's super cool that you're doing that. And I have not heard of radioairplay.com, but I'm glad that you're working on your website. And if you can collect emails from radioairplay.com, radioairplay.com, that'd be awesome. 205. Joanna, I'm so glad that you came. I'm glad because, we had you on Instagram and then you came out. So I appreciate that. And I want to answer your question. How much of that $850 goes towards sponsored posts, Google ads, monthly analytics, or shall we speak? We can definitely speak if you feel like you fit the criteria to talk to me. I would say that fee is actually for me to be your pretty much coach and mentor in the digital marketing game. You still have to have your own marketing dollars, but I'm going to be advising you on how to spend those dollars wisely so that we can create, the return on investment back, and like I said, I would like for you to be making more than $850 your first month working with me so that this cost is technically free from your business. I'm glad that you got on. You're welcome on the time. Joanna, I'm glad that you appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, like I said, just throw them below. I hope I answered your questions. It's 6:54. So, I said this was going to, I said this is going to be until about 7. So you said that you don't have time to run, analytics, and that's why you ask, because you're really busy touring with, viral impressions are super important. Yes. And, what's really cool is I also working with me, I work with a lot of busy professionals and I teach them how to outsource a lot of these things too, where they're hiring a team, maybe, here in the United States or even outside the United States, and setting up a system so that these virtual assistants can send you reports every week on what's going on with your analytical business. So just if you're busy, that's cool too, because we can set up these systems so that you can actually, create what you got to create. So I'm glad that you guys got on. If you got, I appreciate you all, really working with me and being in the chat box and talking to me and different stuff like that. If you guys need anything, let me know. Like I said, if you like the event, please, shout me out on Twitter, let people know, because I'm going to be doing this again next week. I'm going to be doing this pretty regularly. I'll switch up some of the information here and there, but if you know people that could use the information, definitely send them my way. And you're so welcome. You're absolutely welcome. You know that in this business, it's tough to find people that are genuinely real. So, for me, I want to help, at the end of the day. Like I said, I do real estate, and I do this. And so, hip hop has a place in my heart, and I got fed up with how people are promoting themselves. And I feel like, with this information, we can empower the youth, and not only empower the youth, but empower us to just be business owners and really treat this like a business. Build your own audience, you guys, and, really promote yourselves, not being, scammy. So thank you all. I'm going to stay on till 7. If I see any more questions, I'll answer them. Around 7:05, I'll jump off. So thank you guys for jumping on. Thank you, Live Hip Hop Daily. I appreciate you jumping on. It means a lot. I hope you learned a lot. You take it easy. And you're welcome for keeping it 100. R&B Takeover, you're so welcome. Absolutely welcome. Y'all enjoys y'all's night. Make sure y'all, if you fucking with that scandal, don't be up all night. Once I get off here, I'm actually heading over to another event. So I'm going to be jumping off in about 3 minutes. But, like I said, if you guys have any questions that you have in the next 3 minutes, let me know. And if you want to set up that strategy call, I have 2 ways to do it. You can email me, info@onlinerapmarketing.com, or you can click the link below and put in your name, your email address, and your phone number, and I'll shoot you over all the info. And then you'll set up, after that, take you to like an application page. You can set up yourself in the calendar. And, if I don't hear from you in the calendar, I'll give you a call. But y'all keep grinding out there. Keep hitting up Twitter, Instagram, you know, all that stuff. I mean, Instagram's huge right now, so y'all take advantage of it. Really take advantage of this internet stuff, you know. And if you're a business owner, you're really making profits, you know, definitely give your customers the best experience using this information that we have here tonight. So D-Todd, thank you so much for being on from Canada. Hit me up and let me know if you can you know, definitely ride with me on a little testimony about what you're doing and stuff like that. I'd love that. Little case study with you. Peace, R&B takeover. Holla at you, man. All right, y'all, holla, and make sure you check out Hip Hop Digital Exposure next week. We got Wendy Day on. She actually helped Cash Money get their deal. So some good information will be on the podcast next week. So keep your eye out on all the social media. If you're subscribed to it on iTunes, Hip Hop Digital Exposure. You guys, I'm out. I'm going to holla at y'all. Enjoy y'all's night. Thank you for being on. I appreciate everybody for jumping on this call. Holla at you. Peace.